MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Noah Syndergaard gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, coming on now, a guy with some of the best stuff in all the game, Noah Syndergaard. Big fastball, approaches triple digits, and one of the things that separates Syndergaard from most of the other starting pitchers in baseball, that hard slider he'll throw anywhere between 92 and 96 miles an hour. Nothing tricky about Syndergaard, power pitcher deluxe.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 7:08.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Roll, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side. Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first two guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Hit back toward the mound. McNeil's got it for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. How about top 5 in the National League? I love watching him when he comes up to the plate. There's an electricity about him. He's got power and he's got that swagger that you just can't miss.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
Here's the 0-2. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Ready with the 1-2. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 13 for him on the year, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 9 homers and an even 20 RBIs. 0-1 pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Grounder down the line at third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Ozuna on second. d'Arnaud on at first with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first now at Citi Field. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Max Fried gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, getting a look at lefty Max Fried, and man, has this guy come a long way in a short time. This guy's as good a left-handed starting pitcher as there is in the game. Smooth gas, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. He'll mix the steady diet of changeups in. When he starts to put all 3 of those pitches together, look out. We're looking at one of the top left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. Fried has over 40 innings on his line so far, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League, so he's a big part of the lineup. The guys behind him are doing a good job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
J.D. Davis the next to bat, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Now here's the first offering. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Dominic Smith.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets nothing. Now at the plate, Johan Camargo. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
First delivery to him.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The windup and the 0-1. Syndergaard has racked up over 70 innings on the mound with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. And he popped him up, and no one will get this one. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting ninth.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Michael Conforto. He's definitely known for that sweet left-handed swing in the top of the order. But he's no slouch defensively as well, showing the ability to come in on baseballs, make diving catches, and throw guys out at the plate.
In now, Max Fried. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Second baseman, Ozzie.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now to bat, Pete Alonso. His prior history versus this arm, he's gone just 2 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And now the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. This one skied out toward right. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Ozuna. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. 0-1 the count. Alonso stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. A shot down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Digging in next, Kevin Pillar. Lifetime in this matchup, 2 hits in 7 tries. And now the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Mets strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte.
The right fielder, Ender Inciarte.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Conforto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit well towards the hole. Davis has got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
First pitch on its way. Ronald Acuna is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He singled in his first AB. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he struck him out. 2-out double, left stranded. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And now, James McCann. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on the way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
At the plate, Noah Syndergaard, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. The 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A bare hand for one. On to first, so they let him swing with 2 strikes, and it'll cost him as it's a double play.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Albies scoops it up, throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They trail things here 2-0. Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud as we begin the top of the 4th.
Travis d'Arnaud.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So here is Dansby Swanson. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
So here's Johan Camargo as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Runners on first with 1 down. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Into the box now, Max Fried. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Camargo leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. Pops this one up. VR is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Up next, Ozzie Albies, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
One and 2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Softly hit toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Called strike 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up. VR at the bag, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Braves on top, 4-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll give way to the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Freeman in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And he fouls this one off.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to first. Freeman is up with it. To second for one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First offering on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Third home run for him on the year. And the Mets draw closer here. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. And he hits it hard to the right side. Albies brings it in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-2. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie.
Now the pitch. 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Bounce towards the mound. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Now here's the first offering. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now back left field.
At the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. And that one yanked just foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Here's the first pitch. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Inciarte's there. 1 out.
The catcher, number 33, James.
Next for the Mets, James McCann. He collected a base hit his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Now a swinging bunt. (4-2) our score here as we play inning number 5. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Francisco Lindor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch of the AB now. As he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 4 and the Mets 2. Joey Lucchesi takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Here's a hard hit ball out to left center, and it'll be over the head of the shortstop VR. It's a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. In the air to straightaway right. Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Fried. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Four runs, 12 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Popped up. Alonso into foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Swanson is on his way home. He'll score easily as they open it up to 6-2 now.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ripped down the first base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Oh, that liner drilled the pitcher right on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Atlanta leads it 7-2. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we bring up our team leaderboard, you can see there he currently ranks 4th on the Mets in that department. And now here is Dominic Smith. No hits to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're facing pitching that's throwing a lot of strikes and that has forced them to hit from behind in the count more than they would like. However, they do have 6 hits coming out of counts that were in the pitcher's favor. So that's pretty strong evidence that these hitters are grinding out each and every at-bat, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 7th inning ready to roll, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. And now the first pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. David Peterson comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
So now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. And it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. On the move is Pilar. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
And now in the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now here's the first offering. Just got a piece to the right side. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Two out, nobody on. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Standing in now, Dansby Swanson. And he fouls this one off. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Sharp ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The third baseman, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Swanson rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Stepping in now, Max Fried, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's down.
Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 9 and the Mets 2. Last half of the 7th here, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Has a look, now the pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And they'll have another here as this is into right field for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, Dero, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get him out.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. The tag gets 1, back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Yeah, you know, that's a big wasted opportunity. Even though a run does score on the play, they're still down, and trading 2 outs at this point in the game is really costly. Not a good turn of events for them.
Into the box, James McCann. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now McCann with a swing and a deep drive to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Brandon Nimmo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch of the AB on its way. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Jeff McNeil stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting, the third baseman, Davis.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He leaves with the lead after 6 2/3 in this high-scoring affair. Sean Newcomb trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Into the box now, J.D. Davis. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Braves lead this one 9-5. Jerry's Familia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here's the 0-1. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Albies is retired, and there's one away. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ender Inciarte. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Late that time for a strike. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Show track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. In now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Lifetime against Familia, comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
0-2, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves, as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
First pitch on its way.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Albies picks it up, and that's the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Next up for New York, Pete Alonso. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Hit hard towards the hole. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
The batter, number 1.
Well, that was certainly worth another look with show track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. So the next to bat will be Jonathan Villar. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And 8 innings innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. All set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna. Now here's the pitch. This one's flared toward left center. In comes the left fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. A runner at second, nobody out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
To the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, d'Arnaud has a batting line residing in the 230s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
At the plate now, Dansby Swanson, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. One left for Atlanta as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Into the windup, and the pitch. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Next, here is Kevin Pillar. His prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
Next to hit is James McCann, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And now the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Braves have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, this might not have been what he expected. I'm not sure he expected to have to go 7 outs to get the save, but hey, he did, and he iced the victory.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Fried earns win number 4 on the season. Sean Newcomb turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 9 runs on 19 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, 5 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.